Good evening, folks. Elevation Diecast Racing. It's Dad here, and it's race night. We're going to get in to all of these NASCARs. We're going to open them up, weigh them, put them on the display, look at them, check out the base, check out the cars, and then we're going to run them down the track. First up is going to be the Brickyard 400, taking on the Sterling Marlin Deluxe Sabco Suburban. Here is the Brickyard 400. Not very heavy, 30.4 grams. Could be to his disadvantage, I would guess, going against this Suburban. Nice looking ride though. It is the Chevy Monte Carlo. You use a plastic base. Let's see if we can. Spin all right. Official pace car. He'll be taking on the Sterling Marlin. That Chevy Suburban coming in at 45.5 grams. Plastic base. Uh-oh. Yeah, this definitely going to be a dust bunny. Should be alright running against the Brickyard 400. We'll see what they do dry. And I think after this particular race, Dale over at DXP says that these are much better dusted. So after the race, no matter how they place, how they finish, we'll dust these up. And some of the faster cars that I think would do really good on dust. And we'll just see what happens at the end. Suburban taking care of it. I think that was a gap. We'll run them again just to make sure. Oh yeah, no problem at all for the Suburban. Next up is going to be the Racing Champions Robert Priestley, number 29, taking on the Terry Labonte Kellogg car. Racing Champions coming in at a 31.1. He does have a plastic base. Wheels seem to roll all right. He'll be taking on the Kellogg's Terry Labonte. I think I realized why this is the crowd favorite in this race. Those wheels roll really nice. Really, really nice speed and performance is what this one's advertised as. And I think this is definitely the odds-on favorite to win it. Plastic base, but that wheel spin. I think this will be a one and done, fellas. Number 29, Racing Champions in lane number 5, and the number 5 Terry Labonte Kellogg's race car driven by DXP Racing and Scale Racing Channel. One and done. Wow, he came in there flying. All right, next up is going to be the Pit Board Georgia Pacific Pontiac taking on the Oakwood Homes number 33. The Sparkle does have a plastic base, number 44 for the Georgia Pacific, and he's coming in at 37 even. Oakwood Homes coming at 40 grams even. He does have a plastic base with a metal body. Oakwood Homes in lane number 3, Georgia Pacific in lane number 5. Wow, not even close. Oakwood Homes takes that one, no problem. I did just realize I started running these backwards. That is the first race we should have started with, but no sense in changing it now. We'll just roll backwards. Up next will be the 50th anniversary Paychecks number 11 from Racing Champions, taking on the 4 generations of Petty. The number 44 pit board, Richard Petty. Petty coming in 36.1. Really sharp looking ride too. He does have a plastic base and will be rolling in lane number 5. 50th anniversary Racing Champions, the Paychecks number 11 is a plastic base, 28.8 on the scale. He'll be rolling off in lane 3. Not even close. Richard Petty takes it. All right, up next it's going to be the Pitboard Cheerios car, number 43, Hot Wheels Racing, taking on the 1987 and 97 10th anniversary Tide car. The Tide car does have a plastic base, 32.2 grams. And the Cheerios rolling in 36 grams even. He does have a plastic base. Let's see if the checks in Cheerios car can take out the Tide. Tide in lane number 3, Cheerios in lane number 5. Not even close. Tide just ripped the current. All right, next up is going to be the Circle Bar Racing Champions. And Brandon, you were wanting to know if this truck was a metal base or a plastic. It is indeed a plastic base. It is 42.8 grams. I really like this truck. It's really sharp. I put it up against the only other truck in the race besides the Suburbans, just to run them. But this one does have some nice detail work to it. And a look at the bottom. He'll be taking on Martin Truex Jr. in the number 51. He's coming in at 44.9 grams. Should be a good race. Been looking forward to this one too, the trucks. I like to see the trucks get on the track. Truex Jr. in lane number 3 and the Circle Bar in lane number 5. Wow. He kept pulling away too. I can't wait to see some dust on that truck. We're going to see that one run again. We'll switch lanes. That could potentially be a fast truck right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I expect him to be in the top 5 for sure. Next up will be the Sprint Car Pitboard Charity Ride, taking on Racing Champions Ernie Irvan. Ernie coming in at 30.6 grams. He does have a plastic base, metal body for Thunderbird. Thunderbirds are notorious on this track. Let's see if this one's no exception. And the Sprint Car Charity Ride from the Pitboard Series, coming in at 35.7 grams. They are both plastic base. Charity Ride in lane number 3, driven by Zelda Diecast Racing, and the Halvoline in number 5. Wow, that was close. We'll run them again. Not too many close calls in this race. It's all been pretty one-sided, one and done races. Oh yeah, the Halvoline Thunderbird comes through with a win. And last up is going to be the Pitboard Sprint Series Sprint PCS, taking on Square D. Square D is a plastic base, 45.4 grams. Really like this truck. Hope he does well. Taking on another Hot Wheels Racing, also a plastic base, 36.3 grams. Sprint PCS. Sprint PCS in lane number 3, and Square D Suburban in lane number 5, driven by Dad's race team. Oh, he got him in the end. I don't believe it. Oh, it seemed like that sprint car picked up speed through the middle of the track. Oh, he did it again. And he takes it to the next round. All right, quarterfinal time. Quick look at the last 8. Who made it? And the losers, only one of which is going to get the dust treatment. The rest will go in, well, the NASCAR collection. These guys are getting dusted. All right, starting Marlin, lane number 3. Kellogg's in lane number 5. Not even close. Kellogg's with the win. One and done. The surprising Oakwood Homes in lane number 3 against Richard Petty, lane number 5. Wow, he did it again. You see him zip down that track? That's no dust. All right, tied in the circle bar. Don't look now, but that Richard Petty car, I just realized, had Real Rider tires, and he made it through the first round. That's why he's going so slow. Ooh, circle bar got him. Yeah, so I didn't realize it until I rolled him on the board here. He does have rubber tires. It rolls pretty good though. She made it out of the first round with rubber tires, so that's probably not saying much for who he faced, but yep, they're hard to tell in the package, and they didn't say anything about rubber tires on his package, so well, now we know. He'll still get dusted with the Suburbans and the Tide car. It's the Havoline and Sprint PCS. And the Sprint PCS car is the same way. It has rubber tires. I can't believe it. I don't know how I didn't notice that. He kept up pretty good though, didn't he? We'll have to swap lanes because that was pretty close. It is so hard to tell without getting them out of the package. So the next NASCAR race I have, I will just take them out of the package beforehand and have substitutes ready. Let's see what these guys do. Yeah. Well, it's semifinals time, and I'm just glad nobody picked the rubber tire cars. This ought to be a good race. Kellogg's versus Oakwood Homes, and then the Circle Bar pickup truck taking on the Havoline Thunderbird. Let's see it. Wow, that was a good race. We'll run them again. This Oakwood Homes is no slouch. Got him at the Timber Dan Toy Show for, I gave a couple bucks for him. Maybe $1. If he can't get it done against Terry Labonte, he'll be moving on to the final round. I think this is academic, but let's go through the motions. Yes, sir. Circle Bar is going to be taking on Terry Labonte. Let's see who takes third place. I think this is also academic. Oh, yeah. He come right back on him, too. I think we're just going to run them again because it's fun to watch these cars come back. I like it when they start slow and then gain speed halfway down the track. Found a couple of new goodies today. It's hard for me to pass up a Bel Air, especially when it looks like that. And then this one too, I mean, pretty neat. Ooh, yeah, Oakwood Homes without question. your third place winner. Well, Dale, I should have listened to you and picked another car when you said if they're not dusted, I'm picking another one. Not a bad call, buddy. There's number 3. Time for the final run. Circle bar. Taking on Terry Labonte. First one to win 3 races will win. After the first 2, will divert to lanes 2 and number 4. Terry Labonte just says, I'll gap ya. Again. And again. Wow. Well, there you have it. Taking number 1 on the podium tonight for the NASCAR Classic is the Terry Labonte Kellogg's car, driven by DXP Racing and Scale Racing Channel. Taking second is going to be the Circle Bar, number 14, NASCAR truck, which nobody picked, and the one I thought to pick but didn't, the Oakwood Homes, number 33, in the funny plastic baggie package from the 90s. Pretty good runs. Congratulations, and if you picked a car, thank you for participating. We really appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, share the video, and oh yeah, I forgot, we're going to run a bonus race too. We're going to see what Clutches McKay has for this Diora. Diora coming in at 34.9 grams. Red, white, and blue USA Tampo work. Pretty sharp. Clutches McKay. 59.8. 60 grams. I seen him running over on Scale Racing, and he was fast. So I thought, well, we better try him out. Let's see what he does. Clutches McKay in lane number 3, and the Diora in lane number 5. Ooh, I don't believe it. Wow, that Diora is fast then. If Clutches McKay has some wheel issues, I got an idea. Let's take him there. Okay, both have been to the dust top. Let's run them a couple times and see what happens now. They both roll really good. Wow, that Diora smoking down the lane. Wonder what his time would be. Well, we'll run this one. I hope you folks enjoyed the race. After this bonus race, while this is uploading, I will dust up the Suburbans and a couple of other cars, and we'll have another short race after this one uploads. One day I'll get good at this editing business and we'll give that a whirl, but ooh, that Diora's still getting him. Well, from us here over at Elevation Diecast Racing, if it isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf.